What's up, guys? It's homie Bigg Vic, and we back in here with another video. Yo, today I got one for y'all. Today. Somebody said that box truck drivers are not real drivers. Y'all not real drivers. Shout out to Cdl Shorty. Cdl Shorty said box truck drivers are not real drivers. So somebody sent me this video maybe like a few months ago, and I'm really just getting around to watching it or being able to respond to it because I want to play it. I want to run it. I want to run it for y'all. Let y'all check it out. We're gonna listen to the video. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna put my input in there. I'm gonna drop my little two cents up in there, and let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section, because he said a few things. I actually agree with a couple of things that he did mention, but not everything. Definitely not the driver part. So let's go ahead and run the play real quick.
What's going on, good people? Hey, this is Cdl Shorty, and I just want to set the record straight between me and box trucks. Y'all know I got a love-hate relationship. So one of the reasons why I have a love-hate relationship with the box trucks is because, number one, yes, I do appreciate them just a little bit because they can fit in places that we can't. All right? But they take the unprofessionalism out of it. They make it cool. All these box truck gurus and everything make it cool to say, oh, non-CDL this, non-CDL that. Well, if you think about it, how long do you think the government and the regulations is going to let y'all slide with that? Number one.
All right, so let me stop it right there real quick. See, a lot of CDL guys, not all of them, but there are some that's praying every single night that non-CDL box trucks have to get CDLs in order to operate them things. Nah, bruh. If we under 26,000 pounds, we Gucci. And it's been that way for a long time. I don't see that changing. So, yeah, let's continue.
Because we all know there's some people jumping in the box truck game that shouldn't even be behind the wheel of a truck. Secondly, you call yourself truck drivers. You're not truck drivers, so please stop that. Y'all don't have to go through the things that we as CDL holders had to go through. All right? But this is why I say the unprofessionalism. Y'all see all the trash and everything on the dash? Look at all that trash. Don't you know you get rolled through a weigh station, DOT will bust you on that?
All right, so now you know how many times I've been at Love's, Pilots, all of these different diesel stations, and I've seen some of the junkiest semis. They have all types of stuff in their dash. Super unprofessional. Get out of their trucks looking just as crazy as anybody else. This is really not a tit for tat type video, but if someone's going to talk about, box trucks and just make it seem like it's only box trucks that do this type of stuff, it's not only box trucks. It's people in general. You got slack people in all industries, not just in box trucks or not just non-CDL guys. There's slack CDL drivers out there too. Y'all know how many CDL drivers we've seen in numerous amounts of videos that do some of the craziest stuff. I'm talking about going 85 and 90 miles per hour on the interstate, y'all, flying by regular cars. They shouldn't even be going that fast. Every time I see one of them semis doing 85, 90, I'm saying it got to be a company driver, because ain't no way an owner operator gonna be going that fast knowing how much diesel they burning going that fast. Right? So yeah, I don't want to get on the unprofessional side of things, because I see it all the time with semi truck drivers, and I know y'all see it too when y'all out there. I done seen some of the most unprofessional semi drivers since I've been in the business 4 years. I seen semi drivers literally on purpose get in my lane, almost knocking me into another vehicle because they want to be in the lane that I'm in, upset because I'm not moving. I'm not even in the speeding lane. You just expect me to move because you coming up behind me. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. We sharing the interstate. All right, let's go. See, I'm about to get on a whole rant right here. That's not even what this video was about. Let's get back into it.
Then another thing that the box truck gurus, I'm gonna let him go by. Another thing that the box truck gurus don't tell you is, guess what? It's 100 degrees out here. How much money you gonna be spending in fuel because you gotta A, sleep in this truck, or number two, how much money you gonna be spending on hotel fees because you gotta buy a hotel? You're literally sleeping in this truck. It's a one-seater. How comfortable can you be? And can you truly get 10 hours worth of comfortable rest in that box truck? Come on.
So let's talk about the sleep side of things. I'm not that tall. Like if you 6'9", somewhere in that ballpark, and you don't got that bench seat, that is gonna be an uncomfortable sleep for you for the night. But a lot of guys just starting off. I understand it. I get it. You know, it's not illegal to sleep in your box truck. It is not illegal to sleep in your box truck. As long as you do not go log off as sleeper berth on your ELD, you can sleep in your box truck. No issues. DOT will not bother you. Now, if you just have to go, you just have to log off duty and go to sleep. But if you're comfortable, you're comfortable. There's some guys that don't have no issue sleeping in their box truck, sleeping in there just fine. They get them a little A crate, lay it over that thing, lay down. Some people are even getting sleepers installed in their box trucks. So it just depends on who you are. Some people are not comfortable. Some people are comfortable. I'm shorter, so it was all right for me. It wasn't super uncomfortable. It wasn't the best sleep I ever got. Of course, I'm gonna sleep better if I get a hotel room. And yeah, I have ways of sleeping in hotels that are cost effective, not really digging into my profit like that. So yeah, let's go let's go to the next. Let's keep moving.
Oh man. Then thirdly, guys, if you know this is your lane and you know this is what you want to do, and you know you're not ever coming to CDL school to get your CDL no matter what, you don't want to drive a semi truck and everything, then that's cool. That's cool. I appreciate you, because guess what? This is your hustle, this is your lane, and you're going to stay in your lane. I like that. That's cool. I got no problem with that. It's the people that listen to these gurus on YouTube and online that jump in and jump out here and don't know what they're getting themselves into. Those are the ones I have problems with, because they act like everything is all good when it's not. Those are the ones I have problems with. The unprofessionalism. Y'all be trying to park these things anywhere. Y'all be taking up spots. Y'all drive crazy. I was literally watching Bigg.
So before he mentions my name, let's talk about the spots thing. Look, at them truck stops, bro, it's first come, first serve. Whether you pulling up in a box truck or a semi, just because you got a semi, bro, that don't mean y'all own the parking spaces. Just because you got a CDL don't mean you own the parking spaces. You got to share them with everybody else. If you don't get there in a box truck backed up in that thing, getting his sleep on and relaxing, hey, move to another spot. Why y'all be so heated? Why do these guys be so heated? Because a non-CDL, or it could even be a CDL holder driving that truck that got that spot. They got there first. They getting their 10 hours in. They getting their rest. Let them people sleep. That's how they eat. Let them get their rest. They're resting. Most times there's plenty of spots left. Sometimes you do find, a truck stop or two that may be, pretty crowded, and they gotta sleep. They gotta sleep just like you gotta sleep, bro. No big, it shouldn't be a big deal. They trucking just like you, but they're trucking for themselves more than likely. And they're probably making a bigger bag than you because they're owner operators. I'm just saying, it definitely happens. Please don't get it twisted.
Vic TV, an interview that he had with one of his mentees, and dude said he literally jumped in the box truck, drove all the way from North Carolina to New York in one night, picked up in New York, then drove all the way back the next day. When did you get some good rest, my friend? See, and I meet a lot of these cats out here at these truck stops too. I sit out here and talk to them because when do they get good rest? And when are you gonna follow proper DOT protocols? You can't just drive drive that box truck like it's a car. Some of them be driving it like.
So let's talk about that. Mostly everybody knows they need that ELD in their truck. Now, whether you are following those rules or not following those logs, or have that logbook inside that vehicle, or have your ELD, that's completely up to you. Yes, you definitely should be going to sleep after you get there, getting your 10-hour reset time in. I'm fully in 100% agreement with that. You definitely should be, following the ELD rules and following DOT rules and regulations while you're out there, because you're gonna get in a jam if you do get pulled over and that ELD is not your times are not adding up. So and shout out to Monty too, because Monty, I know he did make a trip up there. He did get his rest though. He did get his rest. He did reset. Yeah, let's continue.
It's a car and it's not. Some of them don't abide by rules. They think rules don't even apply to them. Some of them don't even know the rules. That's why you need to go to CDL school, so you can know the rules. Then hold
up, let's stop right there. You definitely don't need to go to CDL school. If you want to go out there and buy you a semi or something like that, then maybe you should possibly go to CDL school. But let me break this down. I know he mentioned in this video that he got his CDL through Swift. Right? What a lot of these CDL holders don't tell you is when they're getting signed up with some of these companies, they locked into contracts. Because guess what? Oh yeah, you gotta pay that money back, bro. That ain't free. Yeah, you get ready to give them some time back for that CDL. So yeah, you might have went to that company to get your CDL. They paid for it, but nobody gets nothing for free. Oh, they're going to get some of that back up out of you. And then you're going to do a lot of driving for that company for a year or two, however long it takes you to pay back that money that they loaned you to come drive for them. It's a sweet system. I think it's one of the biggest scams in trucking, where you actually have to go and drive for this company for 2-3 years because they pay for your CDL. And then they're paying you peanuts on the dollar to drive for them. Miles and miles and miles. Y'all can keep that program. Let's continue.
A lot of them like to say, oh, well, I'm just using the box truck to boss up to get into the 18-wheeler game. You can't really use that as an excuse neither, because the way I got into it was I went through Swift. Swift paid for me to get my CDL. They paid for me to get my CDL. You have companies out here that'll pay. Not only that, guess what? The government, every January and February when the new year starts over, you could go to your local state agency, unemployment office, all of that. And they will literally, you sign up and they will pay for CDL school.
There are some colleges that do have CDL programs that do come around yearly. That's pretty accurate right there. They will pay for you to go through and get your CDL training, but there's more guys getting on with some of these companies and signing contracts because the company is paying for their CDL. And then they get locked in for a couple of years, making a few dollars, but not making a lot of money. But then you got a lot of us guys that are going out here buying box trucks, becoming owner operators immediately without a CDL, and doing fairly well for ourselves. Doing fairly well for ourselves out here. So it's an individual thing. It's up to you how you want to move in this trucking world. It's up to you. Let's continue.
That's why I say people take the easy way out. People take the easy way out. Now, like I said, if you hustling, this is your lane, you ain't going nowhere, guess what? I respect you. It's the people that try to jump in, make a quick dollar, that are out here messing things up, that I don't respect. And the YouTube gurus that make it look like, oh, box truck is this, box truck is that. Box truck, you making buku amounts of money. No, you're not. No, you're not.
See, people say this right here. I would hear people mention this right here, like gurus making it look easy. Number one, I'm not a guru. All right, I'm a content creator. I'm not a guru. I don't know if I'm seen as one or whatever, however they see it. Maybe they see it that way. But I always talk about the good, the bad, the ugly in this industry. I always talk about all of it. Like, all of it is on my channel. So when you come over and watch my content, you watch one or two videos and you don't really deep dive into this world right here, and this is really not your lane, and you just come watch a couple of my videos, you could assume like, yeah, they're just talking about the good side of this. But you got to watch, really tap into my content to see like, oh, nah, he talking about the ugly side of this thing too. The maintenance side of it, all the things that come with this, some of the headaches that come with it. But there's good and bad in any industry, any business you get into. Everything's always not going to be, it's not always going to be roses. All right, so let's go. Let's continue.
No, you're not. You're not making that. No, I'm sorry. So like I said, guys, I don't hate the box trucks. I hate the people that are just jumping into it, that don't know what they're getting into. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. So once again, like I said, I don't hate the box trucks. I got a love-hate relationship for y'all.
So what you guys think about this video? Cdl Shorty said, box truck drivers are not real drivers. He got a love-hate relationship with y'all. I got a love-hate relationship with the business as well. Not just with drivers. I've seen some crazy drivers in box trucks. I've seen crazy drivers in semi trucks. Probably more crazier in semi trucks than I've seen in box trucks. I have been getting diesel at some of these truck stops and see some of these box trucks just whipping up through there, and there'd be a lot of these YNs, be honest with you. Now, shout out to y'all. Some of y'all doing y'all thing. Not all of y'all acting wild out there, but I'm seeing a few of y'all. Joint say 5 miles. Why is you coming through here like 35 miles an hour to get diesel? Like, what are we doing? Why are you whipping the box truck like that? So yeah, you're gonna have bad apples in every industry. There's gonna be bad characters in whatever industry there is, whether it's a CDL or non-CDL, box truck or semi. There's bad characters in every industry, every business. And so shout out to Cdl Shorty for the video. Shout out for the mention. So now I'm mentioning you in this video. I did see you. I do remember seeing that name pop up in one of my comments before. So shout out for even watching the content. And yeah, it's all love, man. There's love everywhere, man. There's no hate. This is not a hate type video. I don't do those, but it's all good. Non-CDL box truck guys, we're gonna get our money over here. We're doing our thing. Some of us are really building incredible businesses. Some of us is scaling up without CDLs. So to be in an industry where we can come in here and really build something incredible for our families, kudos to those that are doing that right now. I appreciate everybody. And shout out to y'all for tapping back into the content. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please drop them comments below, because I know y'all probably about to go in the comment section right about now. And if you want to go, y'all probably can go Google that video and holla at old Cdl Shorty. Tell them Bigg Vic sent you. All right? It's Tommy Bigg Vic TV. You already know what it is. Always hustle, never stop growing. Till the next video, let's go. Let's get it. Let's eat, baby.